Hey, it's me. Welcome once again to the Wozcast. This is Becker Wozat. Or rather, it is I, Becker, who has become very strange of late. Just wanted to update exactly how we were doing with this. This is, as you know, we are stuck. Hey, let's do a recap. Let's do a recap of this episode because there's going to be people who haven't seen this world in a little while. And last time I did it was probably a live stream, that kind of thing. Okay, the first thing you might notice is that it says I'm standing on 256, a Y level of 256. And the answer is this is a cubic chunks based world, so you can stand on 256 and you can build up higher than 256 as those trees over there will show you. And that tower and other things. The second thing you might notice is that the texture pack, you're either going to not mind it too much or you're going to hate it. That's just how I have it. I've got all the texture packs that I want. I wanted it to be Conquest, which a lot of people says is worse than what we've got now, so we're not going to change that. The third thing that you might notice is you'll notice that the torches on F8, I'm not F8, 8, have a number on it of 999. Yes, we have a mod for that. You'll also notice we got a backpack. There's nothing in the backpack. The 999s are nice, you just keep adding it. This is one of the rare occasions where I got them all to be 999. You do that by taking some items out of where you're getting, it's complicated. It comes out of the machine. I got a machine over there. We've got mechanism going. We're going to say everything that we've done so far and how stupid it was. And of course we dig this. Let's see what we got here. 462 blocks of coal coke. That's from Chisel. And it burns the most of anything, which is why I use only blocks of coal coke. This is the third. This is the third of this area going in this direction. How many do we need to do? 5, 6, 7? Let me look again. I think it's 7. 3 there, then 3 there, then 1 in between. Yeah, it'll be 7. So that we should be able to do up to 49, but we may have to do more than that. Don't know yet. The Buildcraft Quarry. There is no Buildcraft after 112 that works with Forge. It's a fabric only that they're working on. And that's the worst thing about this whole thing. And it's not my problem. Because I'm not going to update this world beyond 112. Cubic Chunks is being worked on for 115. When did that happen? Why is that? There's one over there too. And there's one over there. Why do we have holes in the dirt? And I'm hearing birds. It's because I'm recording at like 4 in the morning. And so we can have some birds outside, just outside my window. Well, I don't know why we have holes in the dirt. And why that should be. Unless it was while this was going down that some unscrupulous Endermen were coming by it. A lot of mechanism stuff. We got the logistical sorters pulling stuff out of here rapidly. What? You see glass. It's like, wait, is it digging up glass over there? No. This is the ender chest that's being used as a dump for all sorts of things. That's just some of it. This is being used for a dump for the other stuff that I haven't done. I keep losing my landmarks. Down that. I just finished the second one. When last we did videos here, I was on this area. This area has now been finished, and so now over there is being dug out. And so we had a landmark right here, and it fell down there, and I had to go down there and get it. We live in a strange world that may well be the home world of a certain wizard. I should not mention his name whatsoever, because he may find out and he may come after me. Another thing was there was a horse in the middle of this, and I had to ride the horse off. The only way you could ride off with the horse is you have to get the saddle for it. So I had to set that up and rode the horse over down there to where where I thought there weren't any horses, but it turns out there are horses. So I've got more horses now. I really don't want to mess with these horses. I mean, they're all over the place. I doubt they're any good. I don't really want to have a bunch of horses. I can't do anything with these horses. They're stuck up here. I'd have to generate more, we'll have to generate more land pathways going out beyond this area. I've already talked about this before. We'll talk about it again someday when discussing our far future plans for the single player. The purpose of... Now let me talk about this. The purpose for me doing a single player is a rather strange one, but it's very simple. I want to do things that I can just keep going with more and more continuity, build more places, more structures. I want a single map for all that, and this is it. The previous one is not. But that's the point. The point for this map is not to build, although I am going to build, I'll explain that in a minute, but it's to talk about things. Like, if I wanted to talk about, let's say, recent riots in the US and how they're disbanding the police force in Minneapolis and are going to start over, and Seattle's abandoned one of their precincts and so on and so on. You know, I could do that. I could talk about that. I'd have 20, 30 minutes easily on it. I don't want to spend time talking about the riots right now. I want to do gaming right now. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Eggs. Really? An egg? Why? Do you think I want you to lay eggs? Oh, I swear I had a bird that was much smarter than that in the past. Okay, done talking about that. What's all this? This... must be the edge of an area I've already dug out. Oh! Well, that's just great. I say, how are you going to get that back? I didn't want to do this. I'll go over here and I'll take the elevator. I left an elevator over here. It wasn't loaded. Down here it wasn't loaded. We had slime here. I don't know. We've got this opening, and you can also see the other opening. This opening was one of the earlier ones that I did. Not the first one, though. It was one of the earlier ones that I did with the quarry. And I abandoned the use of the quarry in this area because I wanted... You notice it only goes down to 3. Because when it only does 256, but in doing 256, it... Let me see. In doing 256, it counts the ones above it, which was very... I'm kind of messed up right now. Hold on. Okay. The ring is going to be a wall that will be somewhat circular. It looks circular. It's incomplete. It's just I just did the diagonal tiles, and only on the first floor, the first level. It's going to go up, I think 6 or 4 or some number or other. But the reason why it's got to go up and why I haven't gone up is because quarries. I'm going to set up some quarries, and so I might have to tear some of this down and so on and so forth. Okay, that's done. That's all done. The tower exists as a place where I can stand and look around at this magnificent place that I've set up here. Got fast ladders, if you're wondering. I go up here and I look, and there it is. And I go there and I look, and there that is. And I can look at that edge over there. I think I can see all the edges. Maybe not the far edge in that way. Yeah, we're at plus 54, so we can't see all the way to the far end. When I first started playing this world, I had a render distance of 24, but now the render distance is down to 16, so it doesn't go all the way to the edge, and so this isn't very good. But this is good if you want to sleep somewhere. There's plenty of beds all over the place in the Sound Asleep Tower. It's called Sound Asleep because you can sleep in there, but it's also sound because this makes a lot of well, it usually makes a lot of noise. There's a reason why this says 0. And you can hear it's making a lot of noise. But the reason why why it went to 0 is because it keeps turning off, basically due to a glitch. It turns off the dig area. Solar generators are the most noisiest things ever, and I don't want to deal with them anymore. So I'm thinking we'll probably be abandoning this thing. It's also very slow. Look how slow it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A pox on that. And it's so noisy. That's why that's called the Sound Asleep Tower. You sleep in there, but there's this sound all the time. It's the second building I've built on this level. This is actually going to be a very large building. This is the inside of what will be a gigantic foyer. And so we'll have to dismantle these, which is why they're made out of cobblestone. There's the wrench. I keep forgetting the wrench is there because you can't see it properly. It's the Junkio Shack. You can find all sorts of stuff here. Let's see, what do we got here? Put some more seeds in there. No, let's take some seeds out. We don't need the seeds in there. Actually, there were some things I put in here. Cobblestone kinesis pipe. Death chest. It's weird to hear those birds. I keep thinking, is there a bird in the game? Did I have a mod that adds a bird? Anyway, never mind all that. The purpose of the shack, of course, is to store lots of stuff that's being used in the creation of the crazy stuff. Now we've made some changes to the whole thing. Let's recap as to how this works. Recap as to how it works. There's the blue ender chest. Blue ender chest is the dump chest. All stuff gets dumped into it. As you can see, we get coal, we get stone, just anything. Anything gets picked up over there, gets turned into this stuff, and off it goes. There's one over there. Anything that gets taken out, all this stuff gets moved around and stuff, and when all that stuff gets moved down, and when it's done being messed around with, and it's time to move it back to sorting out, it goes to the ender chest, which then puts it back over here. From here, taken out by logistical sorter and brought into this, whereupon we have 8 redstone engines using 2 wooden transport pipes, and we could add 2 more actually. 2 more redstone engines could be done. One up here. Well, we don't because 8 is good enough. And it goes out into here and then into here, and then it goes into the sorting. Transport pipe is where we start sorting. Now, recently I've got a lot of sticks. Whenever I'm making the fuel for that thing down there, not the horse, the quarry, that quarry, not the other quarry, but that quarry. One of the things that it makes is sticks. And of course, and I need those sticks because sticks are turned into... this is complicated. We'll get into that. But the sticks are basically turned into this sawdust, and then the sawdust is turned into coal. Here is the sawdust. Okay, anyway, the point is, if I put a stick right here, then it goes down to black. Now the black one, we put tons of stuff, and this is where this is the alternate stuff. 597 stacks of cobblestone, and so on. These are just starting. You can see there's only one stick in there because I don't want to put sticks on there to go in there because the sticks mean a lot to me. If I start allowing for sticks to go to 3 locations, there will be fewer or less. There will be less sawdust and consequently less charcoal and consequently less coal coke. Charcoal goes in here, comes out of there as coal coke. There you go. At this point, I want to say thank you again, once again to the Patreons. I forgot if this list is up to date, really. I'm going to have to look at it. Okay, we've got Stronghold Ware. We don't know yet. Blaze Rods for Eyes of Ender. Forgot. We got some Blaze Rods. But we've like... What we really need are more Ender Pearls. More factories. Yep, I'm doing those. I don't have all of them as factories yet. And better factories. We'll get to that in a minute. More power for digital miner for better speed. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I mean, I thought the I mean, what we got is noisy and annoying. The reason why we don't have the fans running this thing, instead we have the solar generators, is because we can't put the fans in because fans and the bigger solar generator can't be put above 255 like here. So we have to put these down here so that they're just under 256, and this looks very silly. You can also walk through it and not be skewered into a million pieces. Let's go down here, and as you can see, this we've added, and this is what I wanted one of the many things to say, we've added a new row. We're going to add a new row over here. And the reason why we've had to start on a new row is because we've changed the factories. We've now got 2 advanced factories, that one and that one. We've also got an advanced energy cube now for this. It's just when this runs at full speed, this is able to run because we got the advanced cube. And we've also changed an enrichment chamber into an enriching factory so that we can do 3 sets of sawdust at once. But why isn't it being done now? It's because there's 7 sawdust instead of 8. There you go. That's everything about that. So that's why we don't have a stick there right now. But later we will. When the stick has gotten to 750 stacks out of 1,000. Okay, but we do have cobblestone, regular stone, and cobblestone slabs and smooth stone. Okay. So that's what that is down there. Up here we've got crafting yellow. Yellow because it's got the yellow things. That's the yellow one. Goes into there. Has stuff taken out of there. Puts it down here into an endless number of auto workbenches where it makes various things like marble bricks and stuff. That's it. When done being made, it goes in the transfer pipe straight into the ender chest. Ooh, Prismarine. We got a thing here. We could go down here if we want to. And we could look at the innards. I don't know why we set it up like this. Looks nice. Kind of nice. I've been thinking of changing this. I don't know yet. Okay. The one on the top is storage or red. This is red right here. Red. Goes into here. It's been keeping up, so there's no problem there. And it goes to our basic drawers for just about everything. Yes, including compacting drawers for tons of stuff. And some of these are not finished, and I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, are we going to do stone bricks? What's going on here? Why haven't these been made yet? So we probably got some extra steps we're going to have to do or something. I don't know yet. And we got a few things that get made once in a while, but I usually make them first. So I don't know what we say there. Wait, we got 16 ender pearls? So we do need eyes of ender. I mean, we can make eyes of ender. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is my regular storage. The only thing I really store in these drawers are the bananas, not the apples. The bananas. See, I thought I just had these 2 ender pearls and that was that. Come on. Come on, where are you? Ugh. These are empty. This is, of course, this one over here, which you can't see. There it is. 528 stacks, and this is 65 stacks. So we are, once I've gotten more than half of it in there, then I can move it over there, and we'll have 2 of them going. There's the lava. We've got one more we can put lava in, but we might want to leave it for some other purpose. We're not using lava for anything right now, which, as far as I'm concerned, is good. Architect's saw bench, not being used right this minute, but every time I move that quarry, I forget about the fence and it destroys the fence. Sorry. Powered rail duplicator. And that's all that is. This, that should still work, probably. The tree farm, I just break it because I've got ore excavation. It works that way. Regular farm, netherwort farm, sugarcane. Do we need that? I guess maybe we do. Mine carts go to the edges if we want to go fast somewhere. Don't need to. Carrots. And oh, we got potatoes. Why didn't somebody tell me we had potatoes? Why don't we have more potatoes? Few cows. Somewhat few sheep. Don't really need many. Don't want to have many. And yes, I thought I had only 1 horse. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, you know, I think lightning struck it once or something. I was going to change it all out into cobble. Well, I might yet do that. Meanwhile, the horses are here and they're perfectly fine. There's other horses. No, that's a donkey. Well, we got other horses elsewhere. There's the edge. Like I've already talked about that. I'm having fun just talking about this place. What do we got here? 600 bread. There's something weird. What are these? Better netherhead eyeball blocks. Well, now we're not gonna. Now I'm not interested in doing this anymore. But we've already got the better nether mod, and we've also got slime balls and such like. This thing is, of course, the old compositor that gives you bone meal. Always a help. A full thing. Okay, is that everything? This is the most complicated thing. I call it the behemoth or the abomination, or I forget what I call it. Everything is powered. These 2 are powered by one of these solar generators and by all this, and it's just about enough. The advanced factory now has 5 instead of 3. Previously we were using 3, but now we're using 5. Metallurgic infusers. I think we can have 4 of them, but I don't have the 4th one set up yet. We might set something else up over there. We haven't decided yet how we're going to do all this. Then what? I've still got it set to 3 XOR. We haven't done 4 XOR yet. You know, the water is pulled up with an electric pump into here. This is set to dump excess, I think. And so it just turns it into whatever. And so the hydrogen, yeah, the oxygen is moved. The oxygen is moved into the purification chamber, from which it creates the 3 clumps, or is it clumps, or is clumps for 4x? nuggets. Is it nuggets for 3x and clumps? Okay, I don't remember. But those go down here into the crusher. And it turns it into the basic enriching factory where we can make it into the ingots and all as well. This is a very complicated structure up here. The chest, which is the, not the red one, but the orange one. I think it's orange, or is it brown? No, it's orange. Goes into there. And again, 4 engines pull it down into whatever else. Okay, so that's what we got over here. It's smelting and orange. This is the smelting. Everything is just smelted from up here. It's really not much to it. And then when we're done, we send the charcoal down this way, and it goes over here and into this, where it goes into the compacting drawer, turns into charcoal blocks. I take out the blocks and I put them in here. I also put the oak. I plant all the oak after I've dug it up or done whatever to it. Chopped it all down using my hands. And I save some oak saplings, but I put most of them in here. And it takes 4 oak saplings. No, wait, I'm sorry. Because of the nature of the diamond furnace, 1 oak sapling will do 4 of the charcoal blocks and turn them into the blocks of coal coke. And then when I'm done, I move multiples of 4 over down there. Okay, that's it. That's the whole thing. We're done. The energy cubes are more complicated. Please do not ask me about them. I'm still getting used to them. These are the basic ones, which is even more annoying, because I wouldn't mind using some advanced ones. Osmium compressor was needed for some osmium recently. I've completely forgotten why. Make some machine or other. Okay. This goes to the Nether Portal. That goes somewhere else. I forgot where it goes. Sugarcane. Well, that was a place that had sugarcane, and What's this? Is this more blue? It's more blue. This goes all the way up, but because even with fast ladders, it goes very fast. I got this instead. Nice and quick. Now, unfortunately, I don't want to go too far from that when it's running, but I guess it wouldn't matter too much because I've already gotten enough of just about everything I need. Look at that! Look at this! Oh, numbers! Numbers! I want to do this. I want to do this. The key for the numbers. Yeah, you'll have to pardon me. Key. That's it. Book and quill, and a drawer key. So, gold nuggets. Okay. Then I need a book and quill. Let's see what I got. Books. Books, books, books. One leather. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Are they loving each other? Good. I gotta kill one of them for their leather. There you go. Another thing is you gotta always know where the crafting tables are. I don't want to place too many of them down. You know what I mean? Okay, book. Make a book and quill. You need black dye and feather. Feather. Spider eye? Not black dye, but spider eye? Oh no. I don't have black dye! I need black dye! Alright. We're gonna go get black dye today. I'm not sure why this is quiet. Maybe I'm using a mod that turns it off. I don't remember. I also don't even remember if this goes where I think it goes, or if I'm in the wrong place. It's been a while, really. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll just put these away, because these are the pieces that we need. And everything else could just sit around here. I have no idea. I don't remember where this goes. We've got another mod called the Lost Cities. As you can see, there's a village. We have Lost Cities, but we've also got Techtopia. We really just need a puddle of water. And we can, using the puddle of water, we can... Boy, this does not look familiar at all. Uh-oh, it stops over there. This is really cool. Is that an emerald? Just have a diamond pickaxe just like that. Why do I just have a diamond pickaxe? Just in the middle of nowhere like that. No idea. Ah, there we go. I was always going to light that up and I never did. You think I should? Of course I should. Of course I should. I'm no fool. On the other hand, I know when not to ow. When not to do that. This would be an ideal place to get some of that stuff, man. Where would I find one of these guys? So another problem is I don't have any way of telling where anything is. It's over here. Okay, good. I don't know where anything is. Hi, bye. Well, I didn't find any. So I think we'll be going to a different location, but let's see what we need here. Take the rotten flesh, obviously. We don't need granite. We don't need these babies either, as far as I know. So we'll head back. And now it makes noise. And of course, that's why this ender chest is down here. You can move stuff in. I don't know if the raw beef will get cooked. That's a good question. Will the raw beef get cooked? Or it'll just get placed up there or something. I don't know. I don't think these are going to do anything. Got this. Taking the other one now. I'm amazed that this Whoa, we got some lag today. I'm amazed that this doesn't make any noise a lot of the time. I'm actually quite happy about that. Unless, of course, there's a problem with the microphone. Or the headphones, I should say. If that's the case, then you should hear this noise just fine. There we go. Lava over there. Seamless pathway into the nether over there. Not going to find water there, so forget it. Endless amount of corridors. I remember them very well. None of them. What we got in here? Light gray concrete, cobblestone. Not going to find any water in these. I had one with water and I don't remember what happened. But here we got up. Into a very, well, here you go. Here it is. Here's the water. That wasn't very good. We haven't cleared out the buildings yet. Still fighting these guys. Too dangerous. This isn't how I came in. Oh, it's over here. And yes, I hear him. Or her, or it. I've gotten lost. No, it's over here. This is it. This is it right here. The way back. What do we got in here? Some dirt. That's just some junk, really. stuff put in here we don't need. Well, it looks like this is part 1 of a multi-part saga. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.